Flosstube, it's me, Tiffany, the Chaotic Stitcher, here for Flosstube number 3. This month was pretty productive, so this will be fun to show. So let's go ahead and get into it. So my Monopoly board is what I mainly worked with this month. So I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I did 9 rolls this month, but a lot of them were repeats, so I actually only have 5 projects to show you this month. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. So the first one was Disney Villains piece. It is almost done too. I ended up deciding to go back through and put back stitching into them, and I'm so glad I did because I think it makes a huge difference. So I just have a couple characters left, and then it's done. I think it's less than 2,000 left, so hopefully by January's post I will be able to show a finish, because I know it is coming up on my future rolls here soon. So I think I'm gonna, no matter what the stitch count is left when it comes up next time, I'm just gonna stay and finish it because it's so close. So I put in 2,000 on that because it was spun for roll 6 and roll 11 this month, which I put 1,000 stitches each every time it's rolled. So pretty decent progress, I think. Next up is Scientist. Oh, I guess this is what it'll look like, the Disney Villains. And like I said, this is where I'm at. But yeah, I do hope I can finish this by the next video. So the next up is Scientist. This is what it'll look like. And it was my roll 7, and it was also my roll 10. So I do these in tent. I guess this is what it looked like last video. And then this is where I'm at now. All my work was in this page right here. Let's see if I can get this. All in here. I finished a big section in here, I believe, and I worked a lot on her forehead. I think the forehead and hair before the band is completely done now. So she was spun or rolled twice, and I do 2,000 half stitches each time, so it got 4,000 this month. So it's really coming along. I like that you can really see her coming out, so that's cool. I'm filming in my living room right now, so I have like a little spotlight above me. I hope the lighting isn't playing too much of a problem here. I guess I'll see on the video. But yeah, that one got 4,000. And then after that, my roll number 8, which was also roll 12, was Final Fantasy. And bear with me, I washed this just this week because I was really tired of the stains. However, it's now super wrinkly. So bear with me. So this is what it'll look like. And then this is what it looked like last week, or last month. So mainly focused this month. It got 2,000 stitches put in on it because it was spun twice, or rolled twice. So I did finish this panel, and I started working on the chocobo. So let's see if I can get this in the whole view, maybe. Oh, it's such confetti hell, but it'll pay off. I know it. Cause look at that. You can kind of tell the chocobo showing up. So my goal for this one is to work on this panel, and then I'll come down and I'll do this little triangle here, and then I'm gonna skip down and do this triangle, finish up the black stitches that I have left to do right here, and then all the way down on the border, this little triangle, and then I'll work on this main big panel, and then eventually come around and do all the petals, and then saving this little carbuncle for last because it's so cute. You can kind of see its shape. But anyway, I did not actually write down my stats on this. I did have it down. Bear with me. Come on. So I swore I wrote this down. Okay, so, oh my gosh. All right, so this one has 62,000 stitches in it now, and it is 143,000 total. So it is sitting at 43%, 43.55%. And let me just go backwards here because I don't want to refilm this. My scientist, it is sitting at, my scientist is at 33,000 out of 142, and it is sitting at 23.4% done. So not bad, not bad. I don't know about the Disney villains. I think it's like 80% or 85. It's definitely like about 2,000 left on it. Alrighty. Next up from my list is, I should have been more prepared, I'm sorry. Black Mage, which is my Halloween cat. And it is, okay, so this one's stat is completely wrong anyway, but I put 2,000 halves into this. Am I in the right direction? Yes. I put 2,000 halves on it this month. It's mostly all in the cat's face. It's mostly done now. And then I went up into the hat a little bit and into its side over here. But let's see if I can get it closer. So this one was fun to have out. It's been a while since I worked on it. I have a mistake somewhere in here, so I'm kind of having to improv and go as I go, but it's not a bad one, so it is what it is. I think every single one of my projects have some sort of mistake I have to work around, but I don't know, that's sometimes the fun challenge of it. Oh, this is what it'll look like. And this is what it looked like last month. Yeah, that's my starting point. Alrighty, so I put 2,000 in it. My count says I have 52,000, but I actually marked out all the white stitches because I'm not going to do the background stitches on it because that's just too much. So it says it's 50%, not an accurate representation, but I do have about 52,000 done and 102,000 total. So I've got about 50,000 left on it. Not too bad. If I focused, I could finish it, but if you guys know me, I jump around too much, so probably won't. Next up, and it's my last one to show you guys this month, is Treasures of the Sea by Heaven and Earth Design. This is what it'll look like. And this is where I was last week. Not week, last month. Alright, and here's where I'm at now, where all my focus went in over here. Oh, there's a siren going. I live out in the sticks, we don't ever hear sirens, so that's interesting. Alrighty. So I put, this one was, let me find my sticky note here again. So this one was my roll 9 and my roll 14. So I got rolled twice. Again, it's half stitches. So I did 2,000 and then 2,000. So 4,000 total on it this month. I just love this. It's really coming out really nice. Like a picture. So Anywho, yeah, that's what I worked on this month. Let's look at that. That's 2,000 plus 4,000, so 4, 8, 10, 12, 14. So 14,000 stitches this month. That's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that, especially with having a running around toddler chasing him all day. So he doesn't give me as much stitching time as I used to have, but that's okay. So worked on this many projects this month. Ooh, I bumped you. So stitchy plans coming up this month. I am in a couple of groups. There's a couple events going right now. Fandom Stitch Central, I think that's what it's called. Oh my gosh. They have an Epcot event going right now, so it's travel around the world. So there's going to be multiple country designers coming up. I'm kind of just doing my Monopoly board, and if it so happens to fall in a different country, which I rolled 10 ahead, I think, and it actually ended up that I think 6 of them are from different countries. So hopefully I get through those and further to finish it, because I think you have to get 11 countries. So we will see. But I've kind of made it a new goal that I'm not breaking my rotation to match events. If the event matches with what I have planned, then I'll participate. If it doesn't, then I'm here stitching my rotation, because it works. I like having plans in place, so I know ahead of time what I'm going to stitch, because then it kind of helps me get through. Like, I don't love working on this one. So if I know what's next, like, ooh, Black Mage is coming out next, then I can kind of motivate myself, just do the 2,000 stitches on this, get it over with, so I can go work on something new and shiny, or, because I haven't worked on this one in a couple of, probably a year. No, I think it did come out earlier this year, but only for like 300 stitches or something like that. But yeah, it just kind of helps motivate me, because if I don't know what's coming next, it's kind of hard to kick my butt into gear to get my stitches in. So as far as what's coming up, I do have that. Let me pull it up. My next couple of rolls are, I'm going to work on Juniper, which is Autumn Lane Stitchery. I did not actually say who all of these are by either. I have said it before in my whip parades if you want to search for it, but I know this is Hade. Black Mage is a Tilton Crafts. This Final Fantasy is an Etsy find. I don't even think the shop exists anymore, because I tried to find it and I don't see it. This is also a Tilton, the Scientist. I'm not sure if it's still on Tilton. I think it might be retired. Maybe not. And then this is an Etsy find. I couldn't tell you. It is the stitch along for the fandom this year. This one and the regular Heroes Disney piece, which I have the fabric for. I did not start. I figured I'd do this and then start that one, but now it's already December, so I won't be able to finish it in time. So it is what it is. I will be happy with just doing this one. So next up is, like I said, Juniper, which is Wicked Witchcraft. It is by Autumn Lane Stitchery. And then after that, why am I lost? Hold on. Okay, then my Chatelaine, my Serengeti. Serengeti's Chatelaine will be coming up, so that'll be fun. Nice and sparkly. After that will be, this piece will come back up again, and my goal for this time is not just 1,000 stitches, it's just going to be finish it. And then after that, Scientist will come back out again. My Rum Dragon will come out. I think that's Pain-Free Crafts. Treasures will come out again. And that'll be 3 times since I started Monopoly that Treasures will have come out. So it'll get a lot of work. It's like it knew my least favorite project to work on, and it made sure it popped up often. But the sooner it gets done, the sooner it's out of my rotation, right? Juniper will come up again on roll 21. Roll 22 is my Chatelaine again. So a lot of repeats again this coming month, and then Cheshire Cat on roll 23. That's as far ahead as I rolled. I like to have about 10 pre-rolled so I know what I'm doing, because it also helps me not put a project away if it's just going to come right back out the next roll, because that's happened to me before and it's so frustrating because I have 90 projects and they share bags with other projects, so it can sometimes be a lot of digging trying to figure out where it is. I have them labeled. Do I follow those labels? Maybe 80% of the time, but sometimes I get in a hurry and then I just lump some, throw them in a bag, and then I pay for it later because then I have to go try to find it. So I try not to do that. After this video, I'm gonna go and make sure I put all the projects that are not coming up in the next 10 rolls and put them away in the bag they are supposed to go. Now, let's hope I stick to that. So, yeah, those are my stitchy plans for the next month. Like I said, I hope by the time I talk to you guys next, this one will be finished. I'm really not good at this. I should have said my counts and the fabric and all of that. I've said before, most of my projects are on 28 count linen, or not linen, even weave. This is a hand dyed that I did for this piece. This is Ada 18 count. This is actually linen. It's really thick. It's kind of a pain to stitch on, but it's working out so far. But I did do something else on this fabric and I had to scrap it because it was too thick. But this one, the confetti is just enough to make it not impossible to stitch on. And then 28 count even weave for this one as well. One day I'll get this whole process like down to a science, but right now I'm just all over the place. Sorry. So I wanted to also give a couple of shout outs. I have been watching, and I mentioned her in my last video, Jade from 310 Stitcher. I have been watching her stuff. I like to start from the beginning and work my way through. I think I'm on video 11 or 12 now. It's been slow going this month because I'm in the fandom group and there is a lot of movie watches and there's also a TV show for the whole series. This month is season 3 of Elena of Avalor, and between that and all the movies, and now this month they put out another long list of movies, like Christmas movies to watch too. I'm like balancing my time between Flosstube and the movie list, and there's also reading books on there. So I right now currently I'm reading Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, and I'm listening to it on audio, and it's Hugh Grant, and I love Hugh Grant, so it's fun. So I wanted to again throw out still on 310 Stitcher. One day I'm gonna catch up on her. As soon as I get those movies done, I'm gonna focus. I also wanted to give a shout out to Nina Hobby Site because I've been watching some of her videos as I go. Again, she's on my list to focus soon, but I love seeing your TikToks. I love seeing the landscape where you live is just beautiful. So those videos I always look forward to seeing. And then I also wanted to give a shout out to Stitching Addicted. She gave me a shout out on one of her videos, and I just wanted to say hi back. And I've added you to my list now too to focus and finish and catch up on. The goal is to one day watch all of the previous videos and then stay up to date as you guys release videos. But it's a little bit daunting. There's a lot of videos. There's a lot of floss tubers. I want to watch you all. And most videos are like an hour to 2 hours on average. And whenever you guys have 300 videos, it's like, So I don't know if I need to change my method here or not, but I'm such a completionist that I want to know everything going into it. Because like, if there's a reference to a previous video, then I'm going to be like questioning, oh, well now I gotta go watch that video. And then there's like a reference to the next one. It's just, I'm OCD, I guess, a little bit, but anyway, so last thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to do another giveaway. So I have with me Lizzie Kate. This one is called All hearts warm at Christmas. Let's see if I can get it closer. It's just a little cross stitch pattern, but I wanted to give this away. So if you're interested in this, just say Happy Christmas. Because Christmas is coming up, I figured this was suiting. Yeah, so like, just say Happy Christmas, or yeah, let's just go with that. Happy Christmas. So just let me know and I'll put your name on a wheel and spin it. I will go ahead and say last month's winner is Verpy, because she's the only one that entered. So I'm just gonna send her both of the patterns because she won last month's as well. So I'll go ahead and send both of those to her. But if you are interested in this one, let me know. Okay, so I hope you guys have a great holiday season. I decorated. I usually don't get around to it this early. I know that's not early, but with kids, it's just sometimes hard to get. I love Halloween, so I think it breaks me a little bit whenever I have to take my Halloween stuff down to decorate for Christmas. But it snowed yesterday, which we haven't had snow in 2 years, so, and it was just a sprinkling, but it was enough to kind of get us all in like this holiday mood. So we're just like, yeah. The elves came out. I don't know if, yeah, no, they're not visible, but the elves came out and they brought the snow with them. And then we decorated. I don't know if you can see my Christmas tree. Let's hope it's not messy over there. My Christmas tree. It was decorated by kids, so it's not the most stylish tree. It's okay. All right, well, I hope your holidays are amazing and you guys get lots of stitchy time and lots of stitchy presents. So yeah, have a good holiday season. I'll see you next month. Bye.